Now we will discuss measures of central tendency. First measure is mean. You all know mean is sum of observation by number of observations, or we can represent mean like this. Summation. The sign is summation. So summation of I equals to 1 to n. For example, this case you have to find the mean of marks of 5 students in a class. Marks are given to you. Here you are having 5 students. That means in this case n equals to 5. So we have to add the observation from 1 to 5, like from 10 to 20, and divided it by n. N is total number of observations. To solve this example, here mean is summation of I equals to 1. Here first observation I equals to 1 means 10 from I equals to 1 to n. Here n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are having 5 observations. So we have taken summation of 1 to 5 terms xi by n. Again n is total number of observations. So we have to add these 5 observations and divided it by 5. So we have to add 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 30 plus 20 and divided it by 5, because we are having 5 observations. So add these and get the result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 90 by 5. Now we have to divide 90 by 5. So what do we get? 18. So in this case, mean is 18. Now we have to find the mean for this example. Marks are given to you, number of students are given to you, that 2 students scored 10 marks each, 3 students scored 20 marks each, similarly 2 students scored 30 marks each. We have to find the mean of this given data. So we are having that number of students, 2 students scored 10 marks each, so that means total marks will be 20. Similarly in this case 60, in this case 60. Now this is a different case. In this we have to find the summation of fi xi and divided it by the summation of fi. So here this is fi, this is xi. Now ये हमने ऑलरेडी कर लिया है कि हमने fi xi को मल्टीप्लाई कर लिया है, number of students multiplied by marks, only then we are able to get total marks. So fi xi means 2 into 10 plus 3 into 20 plus 2 into 30, and we have to divide it by summation of fi. That is what? That is number of students. So in this case 3 plus 2 5 and 5 plus 2 7. So we have to divide this by 7. Now add it. 20 plus 60 plus 60 by 7. So it becomes 140 by 7. So mean in this case is 20. This is a different case. In this, first we have to find the summation of fi xi and divided it by the summation of fi. So 2 ways are there for finding the mean. Second measure of central tendency is median. In median we are having 2 cases. First one, when the number of observation is odd, the median is the value of the n plus 1 by 2 term observation. Let's take an example. The points scored by a kabaddi team in a series of matches is as follows. Here points are given to us, and in median, first we have to arrange this data in ascending or descending order. So I am arranging this data in ascending order. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here in this case, number of observation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here in this case, number of observation is 7. That is an odd number. So for odd, when the number of observation is odd, the median is the value of the n plus 1 by 2 observation. So in this case, n is 7. That means median is what? Median is n plus 1 by 2 observation. So n plus 1 by 2, that is 7, plus 1 by 2, which is equals to 4, That means in this case median is directly fourth term. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in this case median is 4. Because we are having odd number of observations, so we have to find n plus 1 by 2th observation and it will become median. Now I am changing the case. So in this case I am adding one more observation, 8. Now we have to find the mean. So in this case number of observations are 8, that is an even number. So this is second case when the number of observation is even. Now what will be the median? The median is the mean of, n by 2th observation, that means n by 2, that is 8 by 2, which is 4th observation, and n by 2 plus 1. So n by 2 plus 1, that is what? N by 2 plus 1, that is 5th term. So when the number of observation is even, we have to find the mean of n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1 observation. So in this case n by 2, that is 4th term, and n by 2 plus 1, that is 5th term. So we have to find the mean of 5th and 4th term and it will become the median. So we have to find the mean of 4th and 5th term. So 4th and 5th term, 1, 2, 3, 4th, 4th and 5th. This is 4th term and this is 5th term, 5th observation. So mean of 4th and 5th. So mean is 4 plus 5 by 2, that is 9 by 2, which is equals to 4.5. So we can directly say that this is median. We have to find the mean of 4th and 5th observation and it will become median. So here we can write this is median. So when the number of observation is odd, the median is the mean of n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1 observation. So in this case n is 8 and n by 2, that is 4th observation. Similarly n by 2 plus 1, that is 5th observation. Now we have to find the mean of 4th and 5th observation. So here 4th observation is 4 and 5th observation is 5. So we have to find the mean of 4 and 5, which is 4.5. So in this case median is 4.5. Now third measure of central tendency, that is mode. It is that value of observation which comes most frequently. So the number that comes so many times will be the mode. Let's take an example. Find the mode of the following marks out of 10 obtained by 9 students. So we have to find the mode. Now in this case also same as median. First we have to arrange this data in ascending or descending order. Arranging this data in ascending order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So which number comes most frequently? That is 4. So 4 comes most frequently. So mode in this case is 4. So we are having three measures of central tendency: mean, median and mode.